Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WWE Monday Night Raw, March 29th, 1999 retro review, I should add. And to put things in perspective, my overall opinion, this show is okay. Nice little introduction, post-WrestleMania show. Excuse the loud noise in the background, that's just thunder going crazy outside. But yeah, pretty much this was a pretty decent Raw episode. I actually enjoyed myself watching it. Stone Cold made it pretty entertaining with the intro segment, where he pretty much said at this point the title that he won at WrestleMania 15 wasn't cutting it for him. He wanted back his custom-made WWF Championship belt from Stone Cold, from Vince McMahon's mantle at his home. He didn't give a shit what Vince McMahon's going through with The Undertaker, even though he knows that there was things going on with him, with The Undertaker, doing some crazy and abnormal shit. So, that was a bit nutty. Throughout the show also, to let you guys know, Ken Shamrock actually became a savior for Vince McMahon and the search for Stephanie McMahon and so forth, for Vince McMahon's daughter, of course. So that was pretty interesting what they went with on that. In which case I'll explain in a little bit more detail. So we get our first match of the night after Stone Cold announces his demands from Vince McMahon about the custom-made Stone Cold Steve Austin belt. And Ivory and Tori defeat Jacqueline and Sable in a tag team match. So this wasn't all that big of a deal. I didn't really care for this match whatsoever. I didn't even really pay attention to it. It was only a minute and 25 seconds. Moving forward, we had Paul White and Test last only 31 seconds. Paul White, the Big Show, beats Test. We then had Hardcore Holly defend the Hardcore Championship against Steve Williams, with Jim Ross as the manager of Steve Williams at this point in time. Jim Ross was dealing with some health issues, so he was basically a manager at this point for Steve Williams. And Steve Williams ended up losing this match. Nothing special happened here outside of Al Snow helping Hardcore Holly retain the Hardcore Championship. So basically what was going on here is Al Snow wanted to help Hardcore Holly retain the title and be the one to beat Hardcore Holly for that belt. His attitude pretty much was, nobody else is going to beat him but me. So he, at every step of the way, he was helping Hardcore Holly retain the championship. So we got the next match, Rock versus Billy Gunn. Before this match happened, I'm certain that Undertaker was already abducting Stephanie McMahon in this portion of the show. So, pretty much chaos was happening backstage as the show was going on. So Rock faced Billy Gunn one-on-one in a very, I think this was actually the best match of the entire night, quite frankly. Rock picked up the victory with the rock bottom and the people's elbow against Billy Gunn in a very outstanding match. So I was very happy with that one. I actually enjoyed myself. Ken Shamrock and Gangrel go one-on-one with each other, and Ken Shamrock picks up with victory over Gangrel, and then also makes Christian submit information about where Stephanie McMahon's whereabouts might be. Finds her located, also for some whacked out reason, is covered in blood, thanks to Gangrel and the Brood. So he's in search of Stephanie McMahon. She's found backstage in a boiler room, or at least around a maintenance room or some shit, I don't even know, backstage in the arena, and he brings her to safety and so forth and blah blah blah. So, okay, big fucking whoop-de-doo there. Nothing big happened. Well, except he captured Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon was extremely happy and blah, blah, blah. At this point, I really think Backlash should have had Ken Shamrock getting a big break for once and facing a decent opponent such as like The Undertaker. I think Backlash would have benefited from that match, but I know for certain that that match does not occur at Backlash. So, unfortunately, Ken Shamrock doesn't get a big break, and Backlash doesn't receive a decent match on the card. I mean, their card was okay, but it would have been even better with Undertaker and Ken Shamrock added to the pay-per-view. We also had a WWF Intercontinental Championship match occur here. Road Dogg defended his Intercontinental title against Goldust, and Goldust walked away as the new Intercontinental Champion. Holy fuck. What a piece of shit title change that is. Fuck me in the ass. No, don't fuck me in the ass. That would be a little creepy. Anyway, moving on. WWF Tag Team titles. Back-to-back title defenses going on here. Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett, they retained the tag team titles against the Road Warriors. Which, quite frankly, I don't even understand why the fucking Road Warriors had anything to do with this damn, fucking... This, fucking show, because, quite frankly, to be honest with you guys, they weren't doing shit all year long in the beginning of 1999, so why they were on this card, I have no fucking clue. Quite honestly, I think it was a complete waste of time. Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett walk away still as the tag team champions. The last and final match, and then we had a segment occur, was X-Pac facing Triple H. Triple H lost the match because of disqualification, because of Shane McMahon and Chyna getting involved in that match, and that's pretty much how the whole match card ended, with a portion of the show where Stone Cold Steve Austin requested for his custom-made belt. The custom-made belt finally arrived during the show as it went along throughout the card, and Shane McMahon was told by Vince to give Stone Cold Steve Austin the title. Alright, so Shane McMahon starting to develop an ego, so to speak, being the rich kid and being young and stupid, not being mature enough to realize you don't fuck with the rattlesnake, tried to do that. Well, fortunately enough for him, he got away with it, which is kind of ironic. Pretty much what happened was Austin's title was given to The Rock. The Rock now holding on to the custom-made WWF Championship belt, claiming himself to still be the World Heavyweight Champion. Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't take that very lightly. Came to the ring, tried to attack, but was pretty much outdone by the Corporation. The Corporation took turns beating down Stone Cold Steve Austin like a government mule. Big Show then showed up out of nowhere and helped assist Steve Austin, and what a big assist he was, because with Steve Austin and Big Show, they were both able to fight off the entire Corporation together. Quite impressive, showing off Big Show's a set of assets to anyone that has him on their side, basically. So, overall, this show was decent. Definitely moved smoothly and was very entertaining. Most importantly, the best thing that was occurring on the show was the build between Undertaker and Vince McMahon. The storyline with the Ministry of Darkness and Vince McMahon's crew is, in my opinion, working out very smoothly. It is a very well-developed storyline. Probably the best storyline ever developed in the Attitude Era. Outside of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon rivalry. Anything that revolved around Vince McMahon having a rivalry with someone, it always seemed to always turn out well. I guess it had a lot to do with the fact that a lot of people hate Vince McMahon, per se, as character-wise. So, anyone that, I guess you could say that Vince McMahon was the biggest hated heel of them all, even though he wasn't a great wrestler to begin with. So, in all honesty, I actually enjoy watching this storyline develop between Vince and Undertaker. I think it's an outstanding, well put together process. And definitely, I kind of have an idea how the storyline goes. I'm not revealing any spoilers or anything like that. But with all that being said, it is a very entertaining and well put together storyline, just to say. But I will reveal more information as I go along in the upcoming weeks throughout this 1999 year, with each and every episode that I get an opportunity to watch them. But anyway, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, hit that subscribe button, leave your comments down below. I definitely would recommend checking out this episode if you get an opportunity to and you have the WWE Network. And thank you very much for watching, and have a great night, guys.